Man, for as much as I dislike Tomorrowland, is as much as I like Adventure Isle's aesthetic. Total opposite feelings where I'm like, oh, this is better than... You know, I think it moves in the right direction. It takes it away from just like Amazon rainforest, and it kind of makes it this mythical, interesting place that is an amalgamation. Not that our Adventureland isn't an amalgamation of all these faraway places, but I don't know, there's something about the vibe. The vibe of this one works really well, and I love all this fire on there. It's great. The store is in, this is gonna hurt, it's inside the restaurant that I loved from my first trip, the Wandering Moon Tea House. We had the best meal here. It was like the #1 thing I was looking forward to doing when I came back, and it's just gone. At least I get to go inside, I guess. Okay. Thank you. This is weird. Where am I going? It just keeps going. They're gonna send me over here, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, it's just all of it's the whole summer line. And I get it, she's cute. Obviously the demand is here to do this, but this is weird. Oh, these store displays are definitely from Adventure Isle. Those are cool. Well, if anything, just to see the inside of my restaurant. I see my fish. They're alive. They're back there. They're hanging out. Some of this is not even summer stuff. There's a bag with all of them on it. Okay, well, this is neat. So after all that, it wasn't even the whole merchandise line. It was really just Lena Bell. She's so in demand that her stuff was what needed to be in there, and I don't like her summer outfit enough to buy it. So I refrained. They were very confused as to why I walked through and then didn't buy anything, but I did not. And now I will go to Zootopia. At least I get to see my restaurant. Please reopen it. It was the best. It was a table service. It was so delicious. We had these beautiful ribs. There was fish and soup, and the tea was great. It was really something. In a park full of what I thought at the time was very mediocre to bad food, it was the highlight. Here we go through Premier Access. We're gonna cut everybody off and go into Zootopia and ride Hot Pursuit. We'll see what the DPA queue looks like. Thank you. That was interesting. It was just a gray thing until she scanned it and then it had an image. I don't know if that was happenstance. I assume they have to validate that you're entering the land. But why would they? Because if I was a resort guest and came in first thing in the morning, by the way, mine train's right there. If I was a resort guest and came in first thing in the morning, then I'd already be in the land, and if I want to ride again with no wait, I just buy a DPA. No, it must have just been coincidence that the little car image loaded. This is crazy. This is like, this setup is what we thought we were going to have to do for Galaxy's Edge. I'll never forget talking to the people who worked on Grand Avenue and asking, but why? Why is this a project? And the answer was, well, if you build something with that kind of demand, what do you need for it? And the answer was a queue. but that never materialized. I'm dying to know, I think this wood fence is permanent. I think this blocks mine train. I think this was the solution, and they didn't want to extend the land down this far. Oh, look at this. I mean, any city looks better at night, right? The Mammal Metropolis will be no different. Oh, this is the gate to Tundra Town. I'm going to withhold a lot of thoughts. I could share a lot of thoughts right now, but I got to get you guys to watch the honest review where I sit and unpack the whole thing. I also don't want to... The reason I never record the honest reviews right away, for the most part, is because I like to get a couple rides in or a couple visits so I can fully assess how I feel. So I think it would be... I could give you my early inclinations. Oh man, it's corn flavored? Look at the fake boxes, the carrot boxes, and you get a real cardboard version of that. I gotta get that at some point. Corn popcorn. I wonder if it's as good as the corn potage at Tokyo Disney. Wow, this looks great. But alright, I'm gonna get quiet now because we're gonna film another walkthrough and another ride through, so here we go.
天哪！所有警员请注意，外绵羊带着他的2个同伙越狱了。所有警员请立刻向牛局长报到，注意寻找3只绵羊，它们穿着橙色球衣。我得先让甜甜圈冷静一下。
开向前，门口稍等，所有空位都等站，请在前方门后稍等，谢谢。
有最优秀的警员们，我在追捕越狱犯。至于你们这些新来的，给他们开罚单吧。搞什么？
所有空位都能站，门口最后几位请加快脚步越过脚下黄线，请注意自动门即将关闭，请门口最后几位抓紧时间越过脚下黄线。
我不担心。
一颗猪蹄。
刘局长，我们知道管梅阳在哪儿了。
什么？在哪儿？
白掌旅馆的公司。
把所有警员都派到兵团镇。
万一他们搞砸了，你们俩要负责。现在上警车，取下背包，上车后尽量往里坐，拿件物品放在脚下，全体坐稳后，拉下安全压杠，出发！立刻追捕坏绵羊！不下机了，东城的太子了。
There is no doubt this facade is top notch, and the train station. Yeah, this is one of the best ride facades of all time. No doubt, no doubt. I'm gonna give this away. I'm really bummed we're not doing this at Animal Kingdom. I'm sorry, I don't agree, Mr. Rohde. I think certainly fits more than Encanto and Indiana Jones. The stoplights are my favorite thing. All right, there is an item that recently got restocked in the store that I need to go buy because it was one of the things I absolutely needed. So I'm gonna go get it right now. Is this a Diagon Alley or yeah, Nocturne Alley? Is this a joke? It's Nocturnal Alley, and it's a little like indoor alleyway where it looks like it's night. I wonder if that's just a Harry Potter reference or if it's specifically a Harry Potter Universal Land reference, because Main Street is next to it, so those are both things in theme parks. I don't know, but this is beyond that. This is phenomenal. I love this at night. It's so pretty. I love the energy here at night is phenomenal. Really feels alive. Great job, I think. And people said this to me. I think a lot of people said, I think you'll like the atmosphere more than the ride, possibly. I don't hate the ride. I think I'll leave it for the honest review. I gotta ride it a few more times. See how I really feel. But let's keep walking around. Oh, he got the Lego set. There are these 3 fake Lego sets of facades in this land, and I think I'm quickly running out of space. I don't think they're gonna happen. I wonder if the show happened today, the puppet show. We were here very early and now late, which are probably not the times of day to see this show. But I don't know, maybe with this heat, you can't have puppeteers up in this building. I don't know if it's AC up there, but obviously they're popping out. We'll try again tomorrow. We'll come come in here maybe midday tomorrow and see if we can see this puppet thing. I really want to see it, but this is great. It's like a real one, you know, wait forever. great. I think for kids, the one on the ground works too. No one can reach or use that one. Who is the biggest idiot? It's me. It's me in my cop meter maid hat. I'm sorry, meter maid's probably an offensive term now. I apologize. Traffic patrol officer hat. It is cute though, I love it. This was the one thing I needed to take home. I found an operating magic passport machine. Open the correct page, insert all the way into slot. Green light flashes, collect your passport. Okay. Let me find the page. Oh! I think I opened right to it. Look at that. How do I know which page it is? It's gotta be this one. This is Winnie the Pooh. We're in the Winnie the Pooh spot. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I'm gonna try. There goes nothing. Oh, it's face up. That's not the way it shows. Am I the one? Is Fantasyland its own one? Oh, is it for the whole land? Oh, I understand. Okay. No, it's the corresponding mark, which is the honeybee. Yeah, so the honeybee goes in first. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. All the way in. Oh, it took it. Stamping. I think this is further than we ever got last time. I don't know if maybe we never got a stamp to work and they just did it in the store for us. And the Green Light would collect your passport, okay. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay, we located another machine. They're very themed. Here's another machine in Adventure Isle. We got our Adventure Isle page out. Let's put this in. Oh, come on. Magic is happening. I bought this last time because I thought this was just such a fun, weird, cool thing. And you guys know by now, like, any novelty thing like this I love. You know, I always do stuff like this. Okay, I gotta pull him out. Oh, that one's cool. This is a neat souvenir. This is a really fun, inexpensive thing to buy. What's funny is this reminds me a lot of, trust me, more expensive and well done, but Jungala? A little bit of Jungala at Busch Gardens, which is an area which, for Busch Gardens, is very well done. No, Adventure Isle, like, they really, I think they nailed it. This is a fun aesthetic. Reminds me a little bit of Explorer's Lodge at Hong Kong too, the hotel. My favorite hotel. I don't know, something like that and Animal Kingdom Lodge, they're similar in a lot of ways. Those are my favorites. Those two, Wilderness Lodge. I flip between those three all the time. Look at this. This bridge is great. Look at this. And the waterfall. Tremendous placemaking. Really, really hit the nail on the head with this land. Now, what's funny is I think there's a turtle. Yeah. I wish I liked the rides in this land better, right? Like, this is a great... Oh, they're refurbishing that restaurant. You can see them working on it. For as much as I think they nailed this land thematically, it's real beautiful. There's just... Roaring Rapids is okay. Soarin' is Soarin'. You know, there's just... other than Camp Discovery, the ropes course, it's just... I don't know. Attraction-wise, it's not there. I guess the canoes fall between Adventure Isle and Treasure Cove too, so. Yeah, I don't know. But I think the first nighttime show has ended, and the second one, which we have premiere access for, they'll let us load in for a 9:15 show at 8:30. My previous experiences in Asian countries will tell me that it's best to be there the moment they'll start letting people in. Even in Hong Kong for, why am I blanking on the name? Momentous. I did the paid access for Momentous. It's a great view, really great spot. Highly recommend. But I got there like before they opened the section, and I was still like third or fourth, and it's a good thing I went when I did, because otherwise you do end up behind people. Not that my view would have been bad, but I like to be unobscured. I know I'm super tall, but you know, it's first come, first serve. You know, I let children in front of me if there's children, but otherwise you're master of your own destiny. Oh man, I think we're gonna let these people do their thing and get out of the way for 10 minutes. Looks like the premiere access is gonna put us in the sort of like show viewing area. They built kind of a World of Color-esque viewing area down here for shows and such. Might be a little too close, honestly, for a fireworks show, but we'll see how it turns out. But maybe we'll have some space, because this is the second show tonight. They don't usually do a second show, so this may be emptier than the first. We may actually have some room to breathe.
心中都有一束光，可以点亮我们的梦想。 黑暗，是光让我们今夜共度，是光引领我们向前，而你就是那束光。无论何时，抓住你的光芒，相信它是你的力量。
我不放弃，我不会认输，直到有一天卷土重来。我不怕，我要赶上所有的，我要经历哪怕是不好的。We won't give up, no we won't give in, till we reach the end and then we'll start again. We won't live, we wanna try everything, we wanna try even though we could fail.
I don't have the energy right now to recap what has happened since I left the park, but oh, that's very cute. I've got the room. There, apparently the package, the translation of the package into English on their website is wrong on their English version of their website, but they went above and beyond and they fixed it. It took a little extra time, but they were so nice. They were really so nice. What a change. I had some really bad cast interactions here 5 years ago, and they have been the complete opposite this time. It's wild. I don't know what happened. It is way harder to speak. I feel like the understanding of English is rarer than it was 5 years ago. I don't know what happened or why that is, but it is. But at the end of the night, I just wanted food. They had hot food down there, but nothing sounded good. I just was like, give me the Mickey Premium Bar, or this is the Mickey's Ice Cream Classic here. This is very different here. I think this is the best version of this that exists. Tokyo doesn't even make one. This is my favorite version of the Mickey Ice Cream Bar. And now I'm going to eat it. Let me open it and show you. Hold on. One moment. The other thing I love is it comes in the little tray. It tastes so different. It's the only one I think that tastes different. Otherwise, they're all the same. But I really love this. I'm looking forward. That's gonna be my night treat. And unfortunately, I found Pepsi Zero. But I need caffeine. All I drank was water today because I couldn't find diet soda. So I didn't want to drink soda calories, so I didn't. So yeah. Ice cream and diet soda. What a healthy way to end the night. And then I have to film this room tour. And then I need to be up at 5 a.m. to get ready for my 6:30 breakfast. And then I have to be at the bus at 7, right at 7, to make sure I get the most of my early entry. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. But now I'm going to go. Oh yeah, it's because it's chocolate and chocolate, not chocolate and vanilla. But also the quality of the chocolate is very different on the exterior. We are again in the Toy Story Hotel at the Shanghai Disney Resort, and this time we're staying in a standard room. This is the most standard, the most normal category you can book. One thing I want to comment right off the top is I didn't grow up in the era where the Wild West or Western was the big genre, but I don't remember a lot of Westerns where they went after gold. Like a treasure chest. I guess it's supposed to be it's a map, but were treasure maps a thing in the Old West? I don't really know. Either way, here we are. So I'm going to apologize. It's been a long night and I had no options. Usually I like to have the room clean of all my bags so you can see what it looks like when you step in. Also, the ironing board and the iron do not come with the room. You have to call and ask. But it was already delivered. I'm not going to get into the ordeal that happened. All I know is the cast members cleaned everything up and they were so apologetic and so wonderful. That's all I'm going to say. We'll move on from there. What does come with the room, the luggage rack and this closet space. You know, you get a good number of hangers, plenty of room to hang stuff, good amount of room for bags. If your bags don't fit here, there's also always this big empty space over here too. Let's talk about the slippers. You get to take these home. So I see they're 3 adult and 2 kid size in here. Of course, adult being not my adult size, 15. But you also get a nice reusable bag to take home too, which when you use it looks like that. See, I've already used mine. Look at that. So yeah, okay. Obviously, this will be a lot more plain than if you watch the Buzz Lightyear room first. This is a lot more plain. This is the original style when they opened in 2016. It hasn't really changed. The Buzz Lightyear room, the Woody and Jesse room, and the Toy Box Suite are the new style rooms. The rooms they changed. The old rooms, anything they didn't convert into those, they've left. I mean, maybe they did a soft goods. I'm not super familiar, but these rooms are going to mostly be the same as they were. For the bathroom, you have a nice big sliding door that locks, full length mirror. Go in here. This mirror frame is going to have a number of items representing a whole bunch of our Toy Story friends: Bo Peep, the claw for the little green men, the walkie-talkie for the Green Army men, lots of Woody stuff, lots of Buzz stuff, lots of fun. Nice big vanity. You get these cool cardboard cups. You can take them home. You can leave them here, whatever you want. I take them home because I'm a maniac. An insane amount of storage space for a bathroom. Probably you don't even need all this. The hairdryer is hanging out in here. That is the same one we had in the other room. There will be some differences from the other room. So I want to point out again the bottled water in the bathroom. Why bottled water in the bathroom on the sink? For a number of reasons. Number one, brushing your teeth. Don't brush your teeth with that water. I'm not going to get into it. Just don't do it. People who live here don't do it. Also, I recommend that also for washing your hair and face, you do that as well. That's my recommendation. If you're not used to water of this type, it's gonna bother you. I will tell you. So, that's my advice. Extra towels. The tub, I guess this confirms that it's not a Pizza Planet motif, the red checker. I was hopeful, but it's not. We can pretend. Pretty standard tub and shower, and different shower curtain for this room. Has a number of concept art sketches of our Toy Story friends as they were originally envisioned before they made it to the screen. I was going to say very cute. They all are, except I don't. Wheezy's demented. That Wheezy should never be seen anywhere. Even if it is concept art, keep it locked away, please. Okay. One thing I want to mention. When I walked down the hallway, I immediately went, oh, it smells like cigarettes. This room has the most profound cigarette smell of any hotel room I've been in my entire life. That is even more so than some pre-Cars Land, really run-down Anaheim area motels, which have been in place since the 50s or 60s or 70s, when more people in America smoked. Obviously, here in Asia, a lot of people still smoke. Here in China, a lot of people smoke. What's wild is I've stayed at Disneyland Paris hotels dozens of times. I have never smelled cigarettes in the room. Here it is baked in. My grandfather smoked more than like any human ever, and their home didn't smell like this. Some other people in the family smoked even more than him, and still didn't smell like this. So I will warn you, these older rooms, if you're sensitive to that, be aware that it's going to be a thing. The hallway reeks of it, and the rooms are, I think, worse than the hallways, because I think it's just permeated it's left the room and it started seeping out, essentially. So just be aware. Okay. Coffee station. We haven't talked about outlets. Obviously, there's outlets in the bathroom too, but would be the standard outlet types for here. This will be a 2-prong. You can fit a 2-prong in there. Lots of stuff we use in America has 2-prong now, so that's probably fine. This is the thing that's going to be a pain for you, but don't worry, because you know, as long as you don't have stuff with that 3rd prong, you're going to be fine. In here, it's going to be a similar story. But here they also have a USB and a USB-C, which it's crazy. I'm still getting used to like toiletries and things like that, and you know, grooming devices being powered by USB. That's still new to me. I'm very old. You do have some bottled water you could drink, or you could use it to clean yourself, prepare your body in various ways, as someone would say. This coffee station, you'll notice, is very different from the one in the Buzz Lightyear room. That they amped that up. I didn't realize that was a big upgrade. So you have this Toshiba kettle. I'm still impressed, though, that they have these mugs. They don't sell these, by the way. I went to the store. They don't sell these. I bet they did when they opened. They don't now. I love them. I would buy them. And I'm not willing to steal them from the room and see what they charge, because I don't know how that goes in China. I have no idea. Those angular lights I thought were a thing for the Buzz Lightyear room. They're not. They're in all of them. But what's funny is it's how plain this side of the room is. Because obviously the Buzz Lightyear room was very decorated and very busy. And on this one, there's like nothing going on. It's giving me hotel, like Santa Fe vibes from Paris. Which is wacky because they're separated by 25 years. Also, there's no big crank on this door. It's not as exciting. Standard mini fridge in here. You have 4 drawers here. Let's see how many of them are usable this time. Actually, in this room, you actually get more drawer space. There's your laundry stuff if you want to have some laundry done. So, yeah, that was funny. There was stuff in, because we had the coffee, that excess coffee and tea stuff in there. So you actually get more drawers to use if you get the cheaper standard room. There is a nice amount of counter space up here too. I have a lot of electronics and such, so I used every inch of that yesterday. This side not as plain because we have the Toy Story Cloud wallpaper, very famous. This gives me Hotel Cheyenne vibes. It's a little bit of a mix of the two, I find. Again, 25 years later and completely different people, but nonetheless, your climate control is there too. It's going to look familiar to those of you who stay at Walt Disney World. Them playing on in Al's home, his apartment, playing on the record. Okay, so over here, 2 standard USB, 2 other outlets, another standard USB, and a USB-C as well over here. So you do have a good amount of USB here in case you end up in a jam and none of your electronics end up plugging in. And then here you have another USB. Got to go to this side, USB and USB-C, and you can pull this Raid air freshener out because they know it smells like, they obviously know it smells like cigarettes because they put that in. That was not in the other rooms. The other rooms are kind of newly remodeled, so they don't have any odor. It's had 8 years to progress here. Again, the Sorry game piece for the table, but the chair's not themed. I don't know what happened there. I thought that this was like Buzz Lightyear themed. It's not. Maybe it's supposed to be, I don't know, but it's in the regular room too. And then the shade or the cover for the lamp is different. We have Slinky Dog running around. He's very long. Oh, he keeps going. That's cute. I like that. Where's the rest of you? There's Suzanne. He's chasing his tail. There is this wonky Little Green Men cover on the where the curtains are. I don't hate it. It's weird. They're There's some interesting faces being made there. An interesting art style. Hey kids, remember bed runners? Remember when Disney World? I remember when Disney World had comforters, and then they got rid of the comforters, and then they had bed runners, and then they just threw those out. And then I bought a bunch of them on the secondhand market because, again, I'm insane. This is a cute one. All your Toy Story pals are here. Again, this gives me the Cheyenne vibes too. For Disneyland Paris, Slinky Dog, Little Green Men, Bullseye, Buzz, Woody, Potato Head, Jesse, Rex, Ham, and then it starts to repeat. I do like that when it starts to repeat, it goes off the edge. So like if I look at it in one shot, I'm not getting any repeats there. It's only once I start to further inspect that it starts to repeat. The carpet, stars for Woody, planets for Buzz. Nothing crazy with the bedding. It's pretty standard. Rubik's Cube nightstand is here. You have your room phone, alarm clock, television remote. Again, a lost art. Pens actually labeled for the hotel you're staying at, and notepads. Things we used to have in America that we don't anymore. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else you should note. Our view is, we're going to look at the view in the morning. It's night right now. I think it's just trees. From what I could see with the reflection, it looked like it was just trees. It's not exciting. Something helpful, not that now the TV has all this info in it too, but if you pop this open, it has everything in English too. Also, there's postcards for you to take home and envelopes. Again, another vestige of things Disney hotels used to have in America, but lots of helpful information in here. But also on Resort TV on demand, it's in English. You can find all that stuff. Lots of good information for you that you can use for your stay at the Shanghai Disney Resort. Pretty short room tour, but there's not a whole lot to say. Obviously, the cigarette smell is, it's just not acceptable. But again, I'm not from this country. I'm not going to go make an ordeal about it. Different cultures, different customs, different expectations. A lot of people here smoke. People will put up with it. There's nothing we can really do. Just be aware of it. This is why we come and do the dirty work, so you know when you come what you're getting into. That being said, for the price, you only have two options on site here, and I'm going to tell you, I don't feel comfortable staying off site coming here. So, I don't know. It just makes life easier with the early access and everything. I'm telling you, you're going to want it. And this is the cheaper option between this and the other hotel. There'll be a third hotel in a year or two, but we're not there yet. That one will be deluxe as well, though. So this is always going to be your value option, and it gets the job done. It's a place to sleep. That's what I will tell you. It's a good enough place to sleep, like the value resorts at Walt Disney World. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, in the case of the values at Walt Disney World, there's nothing wrong with it. They don't smell this much of cigarette smoke. That's really the problem. Personally, I'll put up with it. I don't really care, but it is pungent. I don't know. I grew up around enough people that smoke that it doesn't faze me at this point. Like, I smelled it coming in. Now it's not affecting me, but there's plenty of people I know where it's a very serious problem and something they can't deal with. So it needs to be said. But that's a look at a standard room here again at the Toy Story Hotel at the Shanghai Disney Resort. Also, quick addendum, there is a little cubby space, and the safe is located inside the Rubik's Cube. Get it? Because you crack a safe, and also you have to solve like a Rubik's Cube. Get it? We have finally reached the end of my first day at Shanghai Disneyland, but there is still more to come. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. You could support us by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT and shopping at Carousel Products at carouselofproducts.com. We'll see you real soon.